All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with you. This is part 2 of day 1 for the end of summer 10-ball spectacular bruising cues. Coming up, RJ Musser versus Rick Molinaro. Thank you.
I didn't even mean to leave it running.
No, that's no problem.
To copy the link.
No problem.
Kevin Williams from the Black Cat Tour, the last one we had here, he did that, and I was trying to watch him, and it was just a complete echo for the entire match.
Right. Hey, so anybody that's just joining us, make sure you click to like and subscribe to the videos. It makes it much easier for you guys to find the videos when we post new ones, and it also helps out with the stream traffic, so that other people searching the videos can find them easily. So Rick had the first break here. Got a little work to do here. You can play this combo and still have shape on the one ball.
I'm back.
Go ahead, slide back in there, man.
Yeah, I was just.
So he may be considering a safe here too. It looks like he's going to line up the combination though.
As far as ball makers go, I trust him to make this combination more than 58 other people in this tournament. And I think he got the shape.
No, he didn't. Not even close.
He can jump that.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that shape.
Yeah, it's still shape. Everything's shape. You just got to look at it the right way.
So we got 3 of the 19 or 20 that back that were watching before.
Thank you.
So look, as you guys are clicking to come into the video, share the video on Facebook, share the video on whatever social media you guys use, and let's try and get some people watching this video, liking and subscribing.
He called the kick up in the corner.
Man, that bang smells good.
It is absolutely delicious.
They're kind of like I like them, but they're kind of like Red Bull for me, where too much of it's because they're very sweet.
I cannot drink these if I want to play pool because they do make me jittery. Because I can't just have one. I need 2 or 3. And I know that they're not good for you, but I've now been sitting here for 6 or 7 hours, and I needed a little pick-me-up. So this
little break here. For me personally, I like to try to play it safe here. I like to edge the one ball, push the one ball just below where the chalk is on the rail.
And try to get behind the 9?
No, I like bringing the cue ball back between the behind the 8 ball. One rail back behind the 8 ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, actually I like that shot. Only problem is with me, most of the time I'll probably scratch.
If you don't like that, then you can still try between the 8 and 4. But the 8 becomes a much bigger ball if you once you get the speed down and you're edging the 1 so much that it's like a lag shot. Like I wouldn't expect the 1 ball to make it to the rail.
Now you wouldn't like putting the 1 ball on the 3 and trying to put the cue ball behind the 9? Well, he tried your shot. You explained it better than he hit it just too thick.
Yeah, the one ball on the three and trying to draw behind the nines, that's not bad, but you're aiming for a lot smaller window there. That's a cut shot that I would have expected Rick to make. He got
Yeah.
away with it though.
So who do you like in this match?
I don't really know much about R.J. Musser. Is it Musser or Muser?
Moser.
Okay.
RJ plays good. Rick is the favorite here, but if RJ beats him, it is not a huge upset.
So he's in a tough position because the natural angle that he wants to hit is pretty much right. It was getting tight to the side pocket. So he used the speed and to control the angle just a little bit.
Now, I do expect Rick to make this ball on the side and get out. So it's you with your phone that was causing it.
Maybe. Rick favored, but RJ can win.
Yes, Rick is favored, but RJ can win.
Yeah, that's what Fred just said as well.
Oh, in that case, RJ is definitely the favorite. If Fred's going to say that.
Fred, your name sounds very familiar to me.
You know Fred.
I'm pretty sure I do too. I just can't picture your face, man.
Oh, then consider yourself one of the lucky ones.
I know him.
Yeah.
I know the name.
He used to come around for a lot of the tournaments. But shoots up at, well, I don't know if you still do, Fred, but he shoots up at Green Room. He played on a Masters team. Not a bad player. Not a world champion, but he gets out. He used to come in here and play in some of our Friday tournaments and Saturday tournaments, Sunday tournaments.
Wow.
Right, definitely wouldn't expect that. Green Room and Top Hat, okay. Yeah, just like me, Fred, you got a face for radio, yep.
It's hard to tell. Go to the side view for me once. I think he might be able to just float this to the side rail and come back. Yeah, he's got plenty of room to float it there. Now, see, the interesting thing there, if he cut that ball to the corner the way he was supposed to, he's nowhere near that point. Fred, I'm in the same boat as you, man. I got 3 kids that all play sports. That's why I don't play in tournaments.
Table 1, Tony Long, Steve Steinball, table 1.
Talk to me as a bartender or a waitress.
So that should make it 1-0 here.
Yeah,
He's already missed one on the side, though.
yeah. If he misses that one, I'm just quitting, and
Yeah.
you're stuck
Shut
with.
down the stream.
Yeah, you're stuck with the stream, even including tomorrow. I'm surprised he didn't get out the first time.
And when I shut down the Facebook stream, we get viewers back so much faster.
What's that?
When I shut down the Facebook stream, I get viewers back so much faster.
Oh, yeah.
Watching the
8.
Well, and the other problem with that too, though, Dave, is they're not used to the YouTube stream being shut down because you shut it down. You know, when I was doing them before, as soon as I start the new video, within a matter of 3 minutes, most of the people that were there are right back. You know.
That is a very strong break. I mean, he's not happy that he's jacked up, but that one does go by the 4. He doesn't have to do much.
Fred, this is Ground Zero Scott and Josh McCulley that are commentating. I'm pretty sure we've met each other before. You might remember better than me. I got a bad memory. I had my first kid with my wife before I could remember her name.
And I wish that was a joke, but it's true. And I might have ran into you once or twice before. I mean, if not like we ever played against each other for a couple hours, multiple times.
So I'm going to repeat a couple more times since we're starting to get a couple of the other viewers back. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. There's a little bell icon that's just below the video. You click on that and then you'll get a notification as soon as we put a new video on. And then that way when we shut down between matches or something like that, you don't have to hunt for the video. You drew that back a little far. Still fine though.
Yeah, he's still going to be fine. You don't have to do anything. You just roll this into the side and you'll be perfect. He did more than roll.
Yeah, he had a little bit more angle than I think what you thought. I might have held that with a little bit of inside, just to stay above it. But it's a bar table. Doesn't really, everybody sees them different.
Yeah.
Well, there's probably, if you played at the green room and Top Hat, there's probably a chance that we've bumped into each other before.
And I know he played at least in one of the tournaments where you were streaming.
Oh, that's where I know the name. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is. Yeah, when the Maryland State Championships, when Rick first started doing that stuff, I did I don't know, 3 or 4 streams or something like that.
I think you did 3. You did all of them for the first year for the bar table ones.
And then the same thing you mentioned before. I couldn't make it because of kids sports. That was a big hold up for me. Actually, one of the streams I was doing, Josh took over the commentating for quite a bit because I had to go to one of my kids' football games.
Yeah. And I've always enjoyed commentating more than playing. So
I always miss playing, but I don't have the time.
So I don't have the time to play, and I think that's why I don't miss playing. Because if I go to play right now, like I've tried for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not playing anywhere near where I was.
Right.
And it does make me mad. So why fight it? I'm a commentator now.
So he's checking out the 3-ball. I think the 3-ball's got a path there. It's hard to see, though.
It is hard to see. I think it does go by.
If it doesn't, he's going to set up for the 310 carom.
That is tight, but I think it goes. If it goes by, he's definitely out. If not, he can make that carom.
That's a tough place to make the carom from. I think he's going to shoot it very fast.
Actually, I'd prefer shooting the carom from there than almost anywhere else.
I'd rather be a little bit more in the middle of the table.
So you could just draw into it?
Yeah, I don't want to have to edge, just extreme edge a ball for a carom.
Oh. See, I'm the other way. I like just edging the ball for the carom. Because it also works out, if you miss the carom, it usually turns into a safe. So RJ had a chance to take control of the match, but he's handed it right back to Rick. And Rick,
that's not quite as high as he wanted to come on that 4 ball, but he should still be able to draw past it. Oh, wow. He killed it.
hit that a little hard.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
He's got a punchy stroke. Like he takes his warm up strokes and then has a pause and then fires.
Warm up stroke. He takes a warm up stroke. He is a definition of a one stroker. But I mean, he's a 100-ball runner in straight pool. Can't really play one pocket that well, but that's the only game that I know that he doesn't play well. Everything else, I mean, he just makes balls. He's so talented. Oh, he's gonna be fine.
Well, he's got a tough stroke for one pocket though.
I remember back in the day when he owned Big Daddy's, which is right above Bruising Q's where we're at right now. He had a one-pocket league, and he didn't even play in it. And he tried to learn it. He just didn't like the game.
Right.
Which I can understand. Well, all right, he liked the game when he could play it his way. If he got a ball and he could go into the stack, he would blast the entire stack and try and play straight pool, but one pocket. No matter how you feel about the guy, you gotta give him his credit. He is an extremely good player. I mean, he's beaten everybody.
Does he bank this ball or does he cut this ball?
Cutting it all day.
Yep. Wow. Definitely some misses that are unexpected here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred. So if you check out my YouTube channel, it's Ground Zero Scott. You probably see yourself on there if you played in some of the Maryland State stuff.
Yeah, I do believe actually we did cover one of his matches. So let's see if I can find one.
As you bump into the mic.
I just wanted to let you know that I was backing away from the mic.
This is still a round 3 match, right?
This is. Where is this match?
Oh, this is a loser side match. Okay.
But still round 3. Yeah.
Well, and nobody keeps track of that, what round it is. And
Yes.
it's
It is a loser side match because Rick lost to Rick.
that's
Molinaro
yeah,
lost to Scarletto. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was commenting on that match in the stream or,
Yeah.
or whatever.
But you weren't
Not commenting. These guys both look like they're a little frustrated and they're beating the balls around the table now. See, for me, I like playing this long rail. I think you have a bigger window of opportunity to make the ball. Oh, wow, he played it safe. So here's an opportunity, Josh. That you have actually a good opportunity for a
the double kiss.
Double kiss safe. Yep, you shoot straight into the left side of that 8 ball, and you get the cue ball above the 10 ball and leave the 8 ball there. And they're checking to see if it's frozen right now. I don't think it is. What are you playing here, Josh? Fire that 10 ball on the side?
No. Even I'm not that risky.
Wow.
I mean, me personally, I actually try and hit it off the inside point and come back and kiss the 8. Will I do it? I don't know, but that's what I would try.
I don't know. Maybe I should start streaming some stuff again. Not doing like all day tournaments and stuff, but just bringing the equipment out and throwing some stuff together. He took a weird way to get the ball in hand. They're not playing great. Unfortunate to say.
Well, that's why they're on the loser side.
go on there and just search the name.
I tried, it didn't come up.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And those are all your basement.
Hey, even that. I've had some action. I've had some action there. I should have streamed some of that stuff. All right, this game 4, RJ Musser versus Rick Molinaro.
So the Steve Steinball that we had, you've actually did one of his matches before.
Okay. Who'd you play?
Steve Fleming.
Okay.
It was the Maryland 8-Ball 2 years ago. So it's understandable that you don't remember.
Yeah. So, look, everybody, take a second for me. And if you don't have a YouTube account created, you're just watching on somebody else's stream or whatever, go create a YouTube account. It's actually pretty good. Gives you the opportunity to subscribe to the channel. And then every time they get a stream going, you'll get a notification. Also, click that thumbs up button. It makes it easier for people to find the videos when they're trying to find a particular match.
You know, you actually have so many more subscribers than On the Hill does right now. On the Hill's YouTube has like 5.
Yeah, I'm around 700 and some or something.
You're just under 700, yeah.
Yeah.
Which you both have more than I do.
Yeah, I feel like I kind of let a lot of people down when I stopped doing the stream, but it was just, it's tough sitting here for 14 or 15 hours and then coming back, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
It takes a lot to do this. As I said, you know, if I start bringing the equipment back out and maybe do like, you know, just the matchup type streams, the individual matches.
Yeah, not having 15 hours, unless it's, well, actually, no, I couldn't even do one match that lasted 10 hours. I would get bored.
Right. Well, I mean, look, it'd be different. Like we went up to watch Reyes Gomez play Eddie.
Okay, yeah.
And, you know, so we drove up to Jersey. I was planning on being there. So it really wouldn't have been a big deal to set the equipment up. I don't know why. I kind of got out of it. And somebody else, one of the people on the Gomez side of things streamed it.
Yeah, was it Action After Dark or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. They do all of his streams.
Yeah.
And I was actually supposed to go up with Rick. I didn't know you were going, but I was supposed to go up with Rick. And then Rick never told me when y'all were leaving.
Big surprise.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, come on up. I was like, all right. And then next thing I know, you guys are up there. He's like, hey.
Yeah, we have caller ID too. That's why we don't answer when you call.
I never call anybody. I'm just expecting to, I expect you guys to say, hey, I'm here. He loves just putting the ball in a pocket.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Maybe he plays one pocket. He heard you say Rick doesn't like one pocket, so he keeps leaving in the jaws.
I actually don't know if RJ does play one pocket.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah. I'm going to say no, though. Rick might be tired.
It's hard to see from this camera. I tell you what, put it on the lengthwise camera angle for a little bit. No, not that one. The one where you can see the actual players. Yeah. So if you watch Rick, now hopefully he stops it because I'm saying it, but he's jumping up on a shot quite a bit.
Oh, he does that a lot, though.
I know that's his style, but the problem is, and that's the problem with having those little quirks in your stance. If you don't clean that stuff up, then when you start to struggle, it amplifies the effect.
He just hit the 2-ball with the 1 ball still on the table. Yeah, he played the 1-6 combo, and then he just played the 2-ball.
And that just kind of tells you where their mindsets are.
Yeah.
That actually might need to be the little bump that Rick needs to get his focus back. I like the tight table angles, but I think I've always enjoyed something like this too, where you can actually see the players as they're shooting.
I do like seeing the players while they're shooting, but for some reason that side view,
It fills the screen. It's easier to see where the balls are. It's nice to have all of them.
Yeah.
You know, if I got to pick one angle and go with it, I know you asked that in the chat on the previous video.
yeah,
I prefer this if it's going to be the only view.
and that's what was picked actually too. Dawn picked this one. Fred, yeah, I tried to look up. You were not on any of his streams. I think you were on a stream after he got done streaming it.
All right, so I'm a liar. So what?
No, I'm the liar. I said I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Either way, I recognize the name, but I don't know who you are. So
Oh, we've talked a lot of crap about him, so that's probably where you've heard his name. I haven't seen him play or do anything in a long time. Well, I haven't been around in a long time.
he was talking about the streams for the Maryland 8-ball, Maryland 9-ball tournaments when I first started doing those. It was on Ground Zero Scott.
We stopped it to restart it.
All right, so Rick is up 3-1, and I believe it's his break.
Yeah, I just did a little internet search on you. I don't recognize your face either. Maybe you just know the name. I don't know. So he's got enough angle to get to the one ball, I think. Okay, he's rolling into a save. I can't believe how long they leave that thing on the table. I think you bank at this ball and then try to play safe on the 2.
I mean, there's really
He's
no.
gonna try, he might try to roll behind the 4, but I was gonna say the one problem with that is the one ball is going that way, but he hit pretty good. See, the problem is, even if he gets ball in hand,
I mean, he can.
you don't have an out. I mean, you can play the combo.
I
but it's-
disagree. I think
Yeah,
if he does get
straight
ball in
combo.
hand, unless I mean, he's 50-50 to actually make the. All right, he's 40-60 to make this ball. He jumps well.
Very nice.
And while it's not the easiest, he has a combo.
So if he plays this combination, is he trying to? He's got to try to run into the 9 ball.
Yeah, you got it.
If he misses the 9 ball,
Then he has no
it's,
chance
it's
of.
luck if he gets a shot.
Yeah, if you're actually going to make this, you got to put inside into it to run into the 9. Not a lot. You're not.
Pocket speed.
Yeah. Well, I would say a little bit harder than pocket speed, but that's only because I don't really hit pocket speed. And then he got fortunate. Is that 2 by the 3?
No. he's got an easy carom to lay the 2 up and make the 4. It might.
It might.
I don't think.
I'll be up there in a while.
With my money? Hey, Tommy, you got all my money still, right? I said, you got all my money still, right? Whatever.
On the Hill is now up to 15 subscribers.
Nice. And 4 likes on the video.
I think we might be 3 of them.
So that's the one thing that you guys are gonna have to get used to, since you guys had been doing Facebook all the time before.
Yeah.
You got to push the like and subscribe because it helps with the searchability, and there's definitely a couple benefits that you get to once you get 1,000 subscribers, and I want to say it's 10,000 hours of viewership or something like that. But
I'll see what we can do.
And guys, what I'm going to try to talk them into doing, which the other guys that were streaming never did it this way either, but I'm trying to push them to do individual videos for each match. I think that that definitely makes it easier to find the particular match you want to see.
But then when you have a match that nobody really wanted to watch, no one ever clicks on that video.
Then you know not to put them on the stream table again.
Maybe, I mean, it just happened to be a winner side Final Four match.
Don't be mad because your video never got any views.
My video got a lot of views. And think of it, I played on more than one stream of yours, but yet there's only one video of me.
In TZ, I haven't even looked. I'm going to get the link to the brackets added to the comments right now. Hang on a second. Hey, Dave, in the description and or in the comments for the video, can you put the link to the brackets?
Again.
Good call on that, TZ. These guys have definitely been doing a lot of streaming, but a lot of the streaming that they've been doing, they've just been doing one stream and putting the scores on, and haven't really had to bother with any of the finite details.
That is correct. That's this is more of a trial run for 2 weeks.
Hey, go ahead and refresh your screen, TZ. If you hit press F5 if you're on a computer, or if you just swipe down if you're in a mobile device, it'll refresh your screen, and it's going to show up in the description now. And there you go, got it in the comments as well for you. Thanks, Dave.
All right, now do you think RJ's out here?
I do. He's actually shooting with much more confidence than he was the previous games. He looks smooth. He's relaxed. One of the things that it was always super important for me when I'm talking to people, when I'm working with people, is the tempo. And if you watch when people miss, you have to kind of do that playback in your mind. 9 times out of 10, their tempo is completely different.
I cannot disagree with that. I think it's a very good observation. That's not where you want to be.
He's got to walk to the table just the same as he did every shot then. Hey TZ, thanks for that for the request on that. If you guys have anything else you want to try to see, either in video or just in the descriptions or anything like that, let us know.
That was a good pressure shot because you cannot afford to go down 4-1 in an alternate break format.
Hey, have you guys actually kept track of who all was on the stream table?
Yes.
Okay. That might actually be something else good to put in the. Oh, you can't hear? Okay. Hang on.
If we've kept track of who's been on the stream,
Add in the description of the video what all matches you have.
Oh,
And if you can pay attention to the time, put the time into the video. That way they can search it. And then what the other thing that does, you can put every one of them as a keyword, and then it's searchable on.
so RJ's breaking with the chance to actually even it up here and put the pressure back on Rick. Unfortunately, he does break dry and give Rick a shot at the 1 ball. Rick had the chance to actually pull away from this match.
I'm not even going to read that because he's sitting right across from me.
I can't read that part.
Yeah, I whispered. He said Fred said RJ is the most underrated female player in Maryland.
Is that because more people found out about you, so you're not underrated anymore? And Fred, that was to you, not to Scott. I don't think anybody watching has actually ever seen Scott play.
Hey, anybody that's just joining us, say hi in the chat if you guys have any questions about anything that's going on through the whole event. Ask, and I probably don't know the answer, but I'll find it for you.
And I'll make something up.
Christos P. Do we know each other or did you just see one of my streams? Hey, look, Fred, I definitely, trust me, I'm a smart ass. You've heard some of the shit I've said. I don't have a problem saying that, but when he's in the middle of the match, I don't want to say when he's sitting like 5 feet away from me.
No, I think that'd be the definition of sharking.
So we were doing a stream. I don't remember if Josh was with me or not. I can't remember who was commentating, but it come down. It might have been in the semifinals of one of the Maryland State, and it's Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, like 6 o'clock in the evening or something like that. Everybody's gone home except for the people that are left. There's probably 10 people in the entire bar. Nobody's playing music, and I'm trying to commentate on it. And the guy's like, "Hey, I can hear everything you say." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Actually, I think I was in the. I think I was in the booth with you then. That was.
Do you remember who it was?
It was someone who didn't really care.
And there was like.
It was just saying, "Hey, just so you know."
Two pro players.
Yeah, and it was just. I think it was Mike Davis.
Can't remember.
But it was definitely, hey, just so you know, I can hear everything you're saying. Oh, okay.
So Masters Wednesday night, Christos. All right, I'm gonna.
Oh.
Don't be offended if I don't know who you are. I'm horrible with names. Hey, between racks here, you guys all have a chance to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you'd like.
That's a good break by Rick. He had the chance to really pull ahead here.
So it's definitely a good break, but it's a tough transition to get good position on the 2 to the 3 with where the 1 ball's at. He's got to either cut it to the left and run into it, or cut it to the right
and kill it.
Yeah. Actually, I'll tell you what.
I like cutting
Banking.
it past. You want to bank that ball?
I can't tell the angle.
I'm not banking. I'm cutting that ball past the 2, and I'm trying to come in between the 2 and the 3. Oh,
yeah, I like killing it.
He killed that ball pretty good.
That's a great shot right there. 'Cause that was not.
And now he's just going to come 2 side rail, and come out, and he should be out.
Yeah, now he's definitely out from here.
Yeah.
Killing that cue ball like that is not what it wanted to do. So Christos, do you play Masters on Wednesdays?
Once he said Masters on Wednesday, I think I know who that is. He might have been playing back when I was playing. Maybe. I don't know.
That was a good rack right there.
Well, it's not over yet. Oh, he used all of that pocket.
Yes, he did.
He is one ball away from being up 5-2. Very commanding lead, especially in the alternate break, but he's got to keep the pressure on because all it takes is one dry break, one scratch on the break, one having to push out, and RJ could win this thing 7-5. So while he has a really good lead, he has to stick on it.
Christos, were you in a boot?
Well, hopefully you've worn at least 2 boots.
Nah, I'm trying to think. There was a guy that played. I don't know if it was the last session or session before that, for a session or two, and he had to wear a boot, but I can't remember what his name was.
I haven't been to bank shots in such a long time.
Whose team were you on?
He's going to come back and say, my team.
Right. Solid break, but not a whole solid break. Not a lot of return on that though.
He responded. I just can't read it.
Me, Robbie. Okay. So you're saying you are Robbie, or are you saying you were on Robbie's team?
Well, I'm pretty sure his name's Christos.
Well, that's what I would expect too.
Yeah. And I think there's a comma there, so it's me.
I know.
All right, I just want to make sure. I mean, I can't really see that far, but he's trying to thin this.
There's a big 10 ball there.
He is, there
Oh, 8 ball guy. He hit that good.
He hit that very good.
So I can definitely say that I would know who you are, but I apologize for not being able to put a face with that name. If I had your face in front of me, I probably wouldn't be able to put a name with that face.
What?
Who are you playing here, Josh? Try to park the 1 behind a 7. Hit the left edge of the 1.
No, right here, honestly, I'm just hitting and praying because that's such a tough ball, and you don't want to open it up because everything else is out. So I think honestly the best thing for him was to leave the combo and make him have to do just that little extra work.
So we're Facebook friends.
Christos, is your last name extremely hard for a normal person like me to spell? It's like 11 letters. Eight, 11. I know it was a bunch. It's a Greek last name, if I remember correctly, which I probably don't. 9.
Hey, Fred, did I buy a pool case from you, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
I don't think that'd be the same person. I don't know if Fred's been in the game that long. I know he hasn't been a good pool player that long.
You don't have to be a good pool player to sell a case.
Yeah, but I usually don't care
I've
about.
seen you sell all kind of pool products, and you're not a good pool player.
Touche. But I will put myself up against 90% of the other commentators out there. I can't say all of them because there's actually a very good video of Earl Strickland doing commentary on.
I've had a couple good
Full,
guys sit down with me.
not guest commentators. I'm saying actually they comment like. Comment.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because I've had some really good people in the booth to share it with me that I'm not challenging at any time soon.
The last time, the last time that I seen Strickland do commentation, it wasn't necessarily. He didn't get to a rail. It may not have been the last time he did commentation, but it was a match that he was in the tournament, got knocked out, and then did commentation after the fact.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube. I think you can actually look it up by Earl Strickland doing commentary on Shane Van Bonen and Corey Deuel.
Okay.
It is he's extremely dry. I'm not a huge fan of it, of how dry it is. But he explains every shot, how they're hitting it, why they're hitting it that way, and why amateurs should do this, and why pros do this. And he breaks down every single shot.
No, he's not. Just came
And
in.
it's not like he pauses the video.
Waiting for him to come in to call
He
it.
does it while they're going to shoot, before they shoot. Like, he's going to do this. This is why he's doing this. This is how he's hitting the ball. This is why you should hit the ball this way. And as much as I don't like Earl, I was very impressed by it.
So, who was the other guy that came up and played Brett from? Oh man! Then right after Brett beat him, Rick lost to him. Brett beat him, and then like a month or two later, played in one of Rick's events. He actually, we had a real good conversation.
Yeah, he was like a former bank champion or something.
He placed. He lost to Reyes in '95, maybe it might have been the World 8-Ball Championship or something like that.
Yeah, I can't think of his name. If you ask Rick will know right away.
Yeah.
I can't think of it.
Kid Delicious, he's always good to have sit down.
I've always wanted to do it with commentary, with Keith McCready.
Yeah, never sat down with him. I'll tell you what, there'd be a big difference now than if you sat down with him 25 years ago.
Oh yeah. All right. As long as he doesn't scratch on the side. All right. Rick is on the hill. RJ needs 5. And I believe Rick won the break. So it's an even number. Rick is breaking again for the win.
Table 8, Roger Alvar, John Harrogate, table 8.
Mark Jarvis, that's what I was thinking of.
Mark Jarvis. Yes, I remember when he came. I just couldn't remember his name. It was, hey, my brother from out of town just wants to play.
You want something to drink?
Good to have this. Yeah, Fred, as much as I don't like Earl at all, his commentary, his knowledge, I would highly recommend anybody who wants to learn more about the game to listen to him commentate. I mean, don't listen just for the match because it's Shane playing Corey or Alex Pagulayan. I would recommend most people listen to him just because of the advice that he gives. If you can listen to an hour or so of him breaking down every single shot that people are playing, you have no choice but to learn. And I don't have to like the guy to respect him. And in the world of pool, I respect his knowledge. I respect his game. I don't respect him as a person. I just don't like him. But he is very smart with this game. It's kind of like Phil Hellmuth in poker. Actually, it's not even that, because I don't respect Hellmuth's game really that much. But I respect what he's done, but he's just not smart. No, I'm not smart. He's just not a good person. He's rude. And the same problem I have with Earl. So, in case you're wondering what just happened, RJ went to go play a safe. He accidentally made a ball. It is Rick's option after that to whether or not he wants to take the shot or make RJ shoot the shot. Obviously, since RJ can't do anything with this one ball, Rick decided to let RJ just shoot again. I was unaware of that, Fred. That's actually pretty good to know. I will try and find the entire series and share it to wherever I can, because I do think people should listen to him. I would like.
So he teaches pool, and he's supposed to be a freaking phenomenal instructor.
Oh, I bet he is. I bet he. As much as I don't like him, if I was ever going to get back into the game and I knew that he was a teacher, I would want.
Yeah, I believe he teaches up in like the Philadelphia area.
Yeah, he lives in New Jersey, I believe. But yeah, if I was actually going to get back in this game and take it seriously, with him being a teacher, I'd have no problem paying for lessons from him, because his knowledge is second to none.
I mean, shit, he's only been a top pro for what?
25
30?
years, 30 years?
At least 30 years.
Because he won. I'm trying to think of when his first U.S. Open title, and that's when you know the guy's good. His first U.S. Open title. I mean, he only has 5 of them, right? Oh, that's not going to end well. Alright, so Rick has a chance to end it right here. Play the 110 combo. And he misses it. It must have been because I changed the camera angle. Must have sharked him. Nah, he blocks it if he's going to be standing there.
So he's going to play for the 2-9 combo, or is it 2 go past the 8?
The 2 goes past the 8 in the bottom corner, but it doesn't go past the 8 to go towards the 10. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he banks the one to the 10 and tries to draw the cue ball behind the 2, 8, 9, all that stuff. He did not hit that well.
And he got away with it.
No, he didn't.
Not now, yeah.
So once again, second time this rack. RJ has.
That's definitely going to cost the game.
Oh yeah.
Well, he's got to call it a 10 ball here. He's got to call it a 10 ball.
But how are you getting to the 1?
You play it off to spin it off the side rail with right-handed English.
I think you come too short, and you have a.
Above the pocket. You got to lay it up. I mean, you can actually. I got to look over the monitor and see what the angle actually looks like now. Dude, I think he's got room to get there.
Honestly, I'd rather jump bank this ball.
Nine's too close.
But you don't have to. You don't have to run into the 9. You don't have to come near the 9 at all. I mean, you
Might
can't.
be two railing this. Is that what he's lining up? Yeah. He's going to two rail this.
And actually, if you watch how he just did it, that's the exact same method I was trying to tell you before of how to do a 2-railer. Because he took the middle point, pointed towards the pocket that he was shooting towards, moved his cue over, and that's how he did his 2-railer.
Now,
So-
see, for me, for shots like that, most of the time it's not going to work out because I'm not hitting it flat. And
Oh, no, no, no.
that's-
For some reason, with that method, it's not meant to be hit flat. It's meant to be hit with running English.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm spinning the ball like that shot there.
Yeah.
I'm going to kill that off the rail and try to hit a little bit more left on the top rail, so you come into that a little bit straighter.
Okay. You know, I'm spinning that ball. I'm using running English with it
Now, is it out of the question here since you don't have a great shot
to draw
Just
into the
yeah.
10? I would. I mean, I'm up 6-2. God. And he called that? Jesus. And now all he has to do is roll this ball up and he's out. All he has to do is, while jacked up, shoot the entire length of the table. Good shot, sir. And he is one shot away, basically, from moving on to another round. And that will be the game. And it will be the game enough that RJ does concede. Rick is moving on. RJ is going home or just not playing anymore here. And that will be the end of this match. Rick wins 7-2. And we look forward to...
Rick, keep them together. You're right back up.
Rick is going to be right back up on the same table?
No, table 5.
All right. But not on this table. All right. We'll be back.
All right, guys, we're back with you. This is a loser side match. Curtis Branker, local, against Garcia Bowie. I'm not familiar with Garcia Bowie. If you guys want to put any information about him in the comments, feel free. If you guys haven't liked the video yet, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, put it in the comments. Tell me why. We'll see if we can get it to where it works a little bit better for you. So this be a little slow roller with a little bit of left-hand English. And try to judge his abilities off of this one shot right here. Overcut it. And I can't tell from this angle if Curtis can actually see it. I think you can. So the only thing he's going to have to worry about is the 6 ball. He's pretty straight. He should be able to play the 6 straight up in the corner without having to play a combination. But even if he has to play that combination, which that's what he's set up for, the 6 should roll into position where he'll play that right in the corner afterwards anyway. Oh. Little hanger, but should still be able to get it in. 2 to 3 rails to get position on the 7. That's unfortunate. He's going to float this up for a straight and shot on the 9. I'm sorry, Fred. I was sitting up a little bit. These microphones that we have, the way we have them set up, we're trying to keep the background music out as much as we can. So it, if we sit up, we're farther away from the microphone. It makes it difficult to hear us. How loud can you guys hear the music in the background? All right, thanks. Yeah, the one bad thing about YouTube, it's a great platform for streams and everything because it's free, and there's a lot of good things we can do about it, but YouTube loves giving copyright violations. That was always the thing that I fought with the most when I was doing streams on a regular basis. Everything pretty open at this point. He's got just enough angle to come back, float over a little bit for the 4 ball. And he's got room, he can push that 5 in without touching the 7. So he's going to want to leave that there. Oh, and he ended up bumping it a little bit. Still goes though. pretty sure it still goes in.
I love this song. Good song.
Who sings it?
Tom Cruise.
Good answer.
I just know it from Top Gun.
You don't say.
That and the one that they sing at the bar. I'm not gonna sing it. So when the pickup line on the flight instructor. Do you know the song I'm talking about?
Yeah, tell me the lyrics.
Never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
I'm not familiar. Can you tell me the lyrics with a little bit of harmony and rhythm?
I never. No. So who do you like here in this match?
I don't know anything about Garcia.
Garcia doesn't play bad. Curtis, in every aspect of it, is the better player.
Okay.
He is more controlled, plays better safes, better ball maker. So, see, better safes.
So the first game was a little bit rough.
What's up, bro?
Second game, Curtis ran out pretty readily.
Yeah, you're very well versed in Curtis's game. You've seen him play enough times. Garcia, I've seen him play. I've actually played against him. He's a good player. He's not on Curtis's caliber.
Okay.
So
And see, I put Curtis in the group of he's a good pool player and he can beat anybody, but he's just a good pool player. So just like me and you and everybody else, he still makes the mistakes.
Oh, you lost.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
You
and
finished 17th.
I can't agree with you more. The fact that he can beat anybody in this tournament if his game is if his head is right and his game is on.
Yeah, I've seen him play a couple times. There's been a couple times where he's beat the pants off of me, and but then there's been other times where I played him and couldn't make a ball.
Randy Davis, Tony Long, table 10.
As long as he's like he just walked by us, he's smiling
he's
and
taking
joking.
a really big stroke on that ball right there. That shot was I don't get that shot.
I don't mind that shot. It might also be because I, like him, I take big strokes.
You see, that's the problem. Though. You run into problems like that. All he had to do is slow roll that ball and touch it, and it's straight into the side with natural position at 1-7.
Yeah, but now he just made 2 balls in 1 shot. That's 1 less shot he has to make.
Oh my God, Josh.
Nah.
Yeah, even if Curtis misses a couple shots, just based off of this being the 3rd game that I've seen this guy play, I still give it to Curtis.
All right.
Not that this guy can't get there.
Yeah, no. I mean, he just showed there he can get out, but
Hey, anybody that's just joining us, you guys are going to get annoyed because I say this a lot, but please hit that thumbs up button. It makes it easier for people to find our videos when they try to search them. Hit that little bell icon underneath the video and subscribe to the channel, and then you get notifications when On the Hill will start new videos. It'll make it easier for you to know when we're streaming.
And since this is a 2-day tournament, you will get notification tomorrow when we do pick back up. We are going to be playing, I think, one more round past this. It's going to be this round and then one more round on the loser side past this. The tournament director just informed me that they're going to play down to 12 tonight. Not 12 o'clock, but 12 players.
Yeah, things are difficult in Maryland as far as the time schedule. Well, not in Maryland, actually, Anne Arundel County. I'm sure there's some people from all over that are watching, but right now with all this COVID bullshit, bars and restaurants have to close at 10 o'clock. I guess COVID isn't as infectious after 10 p.m.
Have you actually been told the reason why the 10 o'clock curfew?
I've heard a couple different things. One of the things that I heard, they don't want people to gather, and as they don't want them to get drunk by the end of the night and get all touchy-feely. It's fucking stupid.
That's the way that it was explained to me, that bars are a gathering place after everything else is done. So by cutting it off at 10, it takes away a gathering point, and it takes away from physical.
Okay, but bars can still be open on a patio. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, I don't agree with it. I'm just saying I know what their reasoning was. And the fact that casinos can still stay open 24 hours a day. And if you're here and you close down, you can go 15 minutes away to another county and drink the rest of the night away.
He had quite a bit of draw on that shot.
Yeah, he was just trying to run into it, and he did, and he hit it too thick. Now what do you do here?
I think that I bank the 2 ball back toward the 8 and try to slide the cue ball to the bottom rail.
And freeze it on the 9?
Yeah. Didn't have much of a chance to actually look at that and discuss that one, but
Are we still playing?
kind of like a long rail crossover.
That was a very nice shot.
Yeah, it was.
Bowie. Garcia.
Yeah. So for the record, our score is off right now because
now it's
I
good.
was keeping score until these other 2 guys sat down. I assumed one of them was going to take over the duty since the mouse is right next to them. So I take no responsibility for the score being off.
I take no responsibility because my job is to talk.
All right. Well, let's be honest, Josh. When's the last time you ever took responsibility?
So Curtis,
Awkward pause.
Curtis should be out here. Now, would you like to take a guess at what Curtis's best game is?
Curtis's best game according to Curtis, or Curtis's best game according to Josh?
Both. You can take 2 guesses if you want for each one.
Well, I don't agree, but I think you're going to say one pocket.
I was not gonna say that.
What were you going to say?
8 ball.
Okay.
He is a good 1 pocket player. He's not phenomenal. He did beat the ever-loving snot out of me the 2 times that we played 1 pocket, but he was teaching me the game. I was strictly a 9-ball banger, which I am now, and I wanted to learn 1 pocket. And he said he would teach me, and he did very cheaply.
Right.
But he doesn't play 8 ball a lot. But how he does his rotation game and with how he can move in 1 pocket, I honestly think 8 ball's his absolute best game. That is a good break.
That was a real good break. Squat at the cue. It's unfortunate. I mean, he's still got a shot. He can kick off the rail, but
And the thing is, with him kicking off the rail, he's going to come straight up table and should be able to have position for 2 on the side.
yeah, see how his touch is going to be.
He hit it, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Not even close.
No. He hit that ball. That one ball
Are
moved.
you serious?
That one
No
ball
way.
moved.
Where's the instant replay?
We don't have one.
We do.
No, because they both just said you hit it right, and you said yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, I didn't see it at all. Yeah, he clear as day he hit it.
I was just told our volume is super low.
I don't know what changed. So what do you do for the 5 ball? He's got room if he comes across the table, right? I actually like spinning this with right-hand English. So when it comes off the 10, it stays on the top side of the table on our screen.
Oh, right-handing. I was thinking left. No, I agree. Right-hand English. Or I actually like drawing into it.
See, he's got left-hand English. If that ball makes it to the rail,
It spins out.
it sucks in and stays on that side of the table.
Now he's
If
worried.
he could have rolled through that with high right-hand English, and he'd be up by that middle diamond and shooting the 6 to the side. Uh-oh.
I think it hit. It's just a tiny mass A, and I think he'll be fine.
No, he can roll through it, actually.
Oh, he's banking it. That's that one pocket. That's a good shot. And Curtis goes up 3-2.
We got a scorekeeper down here or what? I mean, come on. You got to hit one mouse click every like fucking 10 minutes. You can't.
He already got it.
Before you guys said it.
Dave was so sure that Curtis was going to win, he clicked it before the ball even was hit. So when he was looking away, but we didn't notice it.
All right, game 6. Race to 7.
Game 6.
Another good break.
Yeah. Oh, that ball. That I think this with the 7 ball was going in the pocket.
Dude, that's tough. I mean, he hit those pretty good.
Round of 16, and then okay, good deal. Thank you.
Unless they drag.
Is
Unless
he playing a
these
safe?
matches drag out,
He did play safe.
which in case we won't be able to since we have to close at 10. But we should be able to get them.
Maybe not his best safe, but I think it'll still work because it's going to be hard to get back on the 2.
Yeah, but he's got a couple options. He can bank this ball.
Bank it 2 rails and try and slide behind the 4 for a safe.
No, bank it 1 rail and
And-
leave and play a speed shot. He's got an opportunity to try and carry him to 4.
I'm not really a fan of that shot.
Yeah, that. If he banks it, then he plays a stop shot. Tries to play a pocket speed, just a low, really stroke through it.
There.
Then he has the opportunity to get safe.
Even if he makes this ball, I mean, he's going to be leaving himself safe on the 2.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing that a lot of amateurs don't look at. Like, what's the point of me making this ball?
See, he's going to 1 rail. This is another one. A 2 rail kick shot on that one. It gives you 2 opportunities to hit the ball. If you hit it short, you might hit it. If you hit it long, you still hit it.
Yeah.
But if you hit it right, you make it. Then you roll natural position on the 3.
I like going a 2-rail shot as that as well.
You get that firm.
Yeah. Kind of above it. Steep angle, but he'll be able to make the 4 and get down on the 5.
If he doesn't hit the 10 ball.
Safe.
Wow. Well, let's take this shot and let that shot pose the next question. How do you feel about pro rules?
What, call shot, call safety?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Why?
Because it takes away 2-way shots.
Okay, but it also takes away that shit.
I'm fine with it. That happens. I'm going to do it. My opponent's going to do it. But if I'm able to play a 2-way shot, it's not my fault if my opponent isn't good enough to do those.
You always have had commitment issues, haven't you?
Yes. Yes, I have.
I've only tried it a couple times. It's a good try. That's a long jump right there. Why do you keep cranking it up?
Because earlier, when people were having no problem hearing us, we were always getting into the yellow.
So then the key to it is to try to stay a little closer, but we don't want the background music either.
I cannot get any closer. I'm almost eating the microphone.
Open yourself up for more comments there.
I'm not talking about eating and opening up to you anymore.
You got good mic skills there, Josh?
I have tremendous mic skills from what I've been told.
Yeah, what's his name?
Scott?
Yeah, so back to the Dave's trying not to laugh. Back to the pro rule thing, though. I've only played it a couple times, but I like it. I mean, it kind of it completely changes the dynamics of the game.
Well, I have one extremely good reason for not liking it. You know Rick Miller?
Yeah.
All right. He's come down here, and back when I was playing, it would be, we played 9-ball, we played 10-ball, and I was beating him. I was beating him pretty bad. And he wanted to play call shot, call safe. And we went back and forth, and we were breaking even at call shots, call safe. But if we just played called shot, or go back to 9-ball and play it all slot rules, I was winning. So it takes.
All right, and so Rick Miller, I will say one thing about his game. More recently, he sped up his game, but he used to play slow.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's. I've only seen him play like once or twice recently, and he definitely wasn't playing as slow as what he used to. Called shot, called safe slows the game down a ton, and that's where a lot of people struggle with it. But it's kind of like going from playing any game to playing one pocket. If you can't adjust to not shooting at the ball, then you're going to suffer.
And I have no problem when absolutely need be playing it safe, but like right here, if I wanted to, if that 8-ball, if I wanted to shoot that 8-ball and get to shoot the 9-ball in the same exact pocket, if I end up missing the 9-ball, if I end up missing the 8-ball, I mean, if I got to exactly where I wanted to be, I shouldn't be penalized for that. I mean, yes, I missed the 8-ball, but I got to where I wanted to be. So my opponent should just have to play it from there, not have the option of giving it back.
I don't know. There's no way you'd get through a tournament like this in a weekend if you were to do called shot, called safe.
No, because everything will just slow down so much, and then you'll have people looking left and right about whether or not to give a shot back, whether or not they want it. People playing more safe because they can't do 2-way shots.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it though. I like the idea. I like the conceptually. It's like it makes sense. I get what you're saying about giving up the 2-way. How do you feel about called shot 9 ball?
I'm fine with it
So what the hell's the difference?
because it's not called shot, called safe. It's just called.
But
It's
the
just,
original game of 9 ball wasn't a called shot, so why are you changing the game to fit your rules?
oh no, trust me, I would much rather play slop everything.
Yeah, I guess I'm talking to the wrong one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with never calling anything, but if it's just called shot, I'm fine with that. But called shot, called safe, I'm not okay with.
So I tell you, haven't done this for a while, but I used to have a couple guys that we played with, and we would play a couple dollars a ball. But the way we would play it is you would play Ghost 9 ball,
Okay.
and you had to call every shot before you shot.
You
the
had
first
to
ball.
you had to call your position as well. Yeah.
But you what I'm saying though is like, okay, you break, you take ball in hand. Before you shoot that first ball, you have to call how you're going to run the entire rack,
I'm okay with that.
and then, but then the way you get paid out is whoever gets the most balls in the end.
I mean, we can do that. I'm fine with that. Can I get can I use a magic rack as well?
Sure.
All right. I'm ball in hand after the break. I'm gonna make 2 or 3 balls in the break. I only have to play 6 ball in hand. All my balls will be open. Yeah, I think I would do quite well with that.
It's interesting though when you do that, how quickly you realize, oh man, my position is that inch makes a big difference.
I'm not touching you. I don't know you. He's horny. He knows me, and you're cool.
We need security in here.
So like take like this little sequence right here. Obviously he's going to want to bump the 8 ball with the 6 ball.
Yeah.
Right. So
If I had ball in hand, I'd play it. Oh,
he's actually not bad right there. But now you got to consider like if you're gonna call all your shots before you start shooting. Wow, why didn't he hit?
See, he thought he could play the 6 and hit the 9 with the cue ball.
Right.
Now he's got to try and run into it now. Ooh, he might have scratched on purpose. He's like, let him take care of this. But all Curtis is going to do is put it behind the 8,
Yeah.
shoot it up top, and freeze him on the 9. And that is one thing Curtis does 10 times better, or 100 times better than I could ever do. I can't freeze balls. Well, apparently he had a little issue with that too. But that shot, 90% of the time, he's freezing it to that 9.
Right.
I have the hardest time in the world doing that.
All you got to do is practice your stun shots and your angles.
Yeah,
That's all it comes down to.
yeah, it's that whole practice thing. All right. Well, Curtis did still end up getting ball in hand, and he's going to 99.73% run out from here, and he's going to be up 5-2.
Yeah, we'll have to play around with that in a minute if we get a chance tonight.
Yeah.
You ever do that, Dave?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Break, Ghost 9 ball, right? After you, once you take ball in hand, you've got to call every shot before you start shooting. So you got to call the whole run what you're gonna play.
Yeah, I can't even run out right now.
So he pocketed the 7 ball on a break, and he's got a pretty straightforward run right here.
Which one of these would help turn down the the music?
Just turn it down again. Whoever's mic's loudest. The microphones realistically should be set to about the same on the gain here, and then this is the master here. So
was just Fred said that he could hear the music a little bit.
Okay.
He said it was quiet but audible.
Yeah. So this.
I think that was Dundalk talk for that he could just hear it.
Have a safe trip tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Troublemaker.
Yes, I am. How are you?
Have fun
Good.
at work.
Forward.
Where are you going?
Where else there to go?
No, he said somebody said something about a trip.
Oh, I gotta go to Connecticut for work tomorrow. But I'll be
Okay.
back tomorrow night.
Okay.
One day thing.
Nothing wrong with a one-day thing.
No. I don't mind that. I hate staying overnight. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, you're talking about work. Oh.
Curtis has a very, very straight stroke. See, there was a time years ago. It was me, Curtis, Mark Beither, all on the same APA team.
I remember that.
That was a really good team. No, and it wasn't Masters.
Then I don't remember that.
Yeah. At the
Didn't
time,
you guys all? Weren't you guys all on a Masters team as well?
I think we were, but I honestly, no, it was me, Mark Beither, Rob Cord, and then
Curtis on a hill.
somebody else. That was a Masters team, but it was me, Curtis, and Mark. Mark at the time was only a 4.
What's he at? When's the last time you seen him?
It's been a while. He's very happily engaged, married. I don't know exactly what he is right now, but he met a very nice woman, and he just doesn't do anything anymore. I'm just joking with you, Fred.
So you think Curtis gets a break and run here?
If he makes a ball on the break, yeah.
Got a little bump there. He's got potential. It's going to be tight.
I think he can do it.
Float right toward the chalk off of like the 1 to 2 rail position, or do you think he's going to come off the second rail intentionally?
I think he goes 2 rails.
See, he might be going to the bottom rail too. See, I don't. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I thought he was going to go there, bottom rail, and
I think
come out.
now you call the 10 ball and you just lock the cue ball behind a 5.
Oh, no. You just slow roll this in, and you have the 3 on the side, and you can get out. Yeah.
You know, honestly,
You didn't know if it passed?
yeah.
Now he's just trying to figure out the best place to play the 5. He's going to roll the 3 up, try and give himself an angle to come in between the 5 and the 7 to play the 5 in the side. But he got a little. Now, what do you do? Go forward and play the 5 in the corner? Or you try and run into the 7 and play the 5 in the
No,
other side?
force it down to the bottom rail and shoot the 5 up table.
Yeah. If he has an open shot,
The problem with this shot, he's got to roll this and he's got to play the 6 in the corner. I don't think he can hold it for the side. And you know, optimistically, we'd have liked to have been straight and just been able to shoot the 6 in the side.
But yeah, I mean, this is still fine. You don't have to really do anything. You're just stunning it over.
I don't think Curtis is going to hold this. I think he's going to try to go to the side rail. I think I would try to hold it and just take the angle.
I
of the
think he's
7.
holding it.
Yeah, he did. Okay.
Yeah. He has very good.
He's been hitting them hard. That's
Yes.
the only reason I didn't expect him to hold that one.
Oh no, I agree.
And it's always difficult sitting back here seeing, you know, that angle may have looked so much better from standing behind the table. Who knows?
Is he cutting that ball in or banking it?
He's gonna play
play safe.
That's not a bad play.
It's a smart.
All the pressure's on Garcia.
Yeah, it's a smart play. But Garcia can just go ahead and do the same thing right back to him.
Yeah, but now you. I think it's still in your favor because now you can create distance. There's other things you can do.
That's a good shot. Because if you gave him too much angle, you just cut it. If you gave him less angle, you just cut it all the way up. Now you're making him. That 10 ball actually is in a good position because it saves you from the scratch and you can bump it over.
Now the 10 ball will get spotted and you still have to shoot it.
Yep. Very nice. I would have told him he was good just because of that.
Now, if you're doing called shot, called safe, does the 10 ball still come up or do you lose your shot?
The 10 ball still comes up because you made
As long as you made the one you called.
You made the one that
Gotcha.
you called.
Curtis,
So
you
good
got
win.
one more.
All right, so Curtis wins 7-2. Very strong showing from him, and we're looking forward to our next match, which will be.
We don't have a match for the stream right now.
It'll be me hitting balls.
Cody Haynes, Curtis Frankfurt, table 9. Cody Haynes, Curtis Frankfurt, table 9.
We got some house music going on in here.
Yeah, I know. Industrial.
Got that, Dave. Rick, all right. All right, you can have one more match, but you're
All right, and we are back. This will be the last match of the night. Last match, right? It is a loser side match. This is to get into the top 12. It is a race to 7 alternating break. John Herget and everybody who's been with us the entire time remembers Rick Molinaro. John Herget just knocked out Roger. Sorry, I was getting distracted. It should be a pretty good match. Both these guys know each other pretty well. That's pretty cool. All right, that was a really good kick safe by Rick. And if you guys have never seen John play before, he has a unorthodox stroke and style.
You mean poke?
Yeah, he pokes. He pokes a lot. But
With
the
accuracy?
the balls go in and the cue ball goes where he wants it to. So this is actually this is a match of two one-strokers. One stroker and a poker.
So the biggest question for me is, has John had enough beers to play well? He's been here all day, so I've got to assume he's had at least 10.
Well, he also just beat Roger Hadar.
Good win.
Yeah, 7-5. So, and I mean, he's won this tournament before.
Right.
So I'm gonna say yes. This is gonna be a really good match. Rick has to play a little bit better than he did the last time he was on the stream.
Yeah, no doubt. This is definitely a better caliber competition.
Yes.
Manashay, Dustin Hall, table 8. Mark Manashay, Dustin Hall, table 8.
So, if there's a next time you come over to the house, I got a laptop, so I can put it from the laptop to the TV. Have a good one, man. So,
Paul came over to my house. It was I guess about a month ago or whatever, and I think it was Turkey and Rick were playing. I think it was either Turkey and Rick or Turkey and Randy. I can't remember who was playing, but me and Paul for about like 3 hours were trying to figure out how to get a pool match from whatever stream service he was watching onto my TV, and we couldn't do it. So that's what I was just laughing about. I said I got a laptop now, so now I can just plug the HDMI cable in.
It wouldn't let you stream it just from your phone to the TV?
No, and it was one of the big tournaments that it was a paid subscription, so he had access to it on his phone.
Okay.
And we could get it to where it would show up on the TV, but it wouldn't actually stream. I don't know, it was goofy as shit.
Was it the International Open?
It might have been, I don't even know.
A little awkward angle.
But that's those kind of shots. It's he's just like got it almost looks careless, like he doesn't have a care in the world about what he's shooting. He just walks over, gets down, and those kind of shots actually work out for that type of thing. I think
he never does have a care in the world. He doesn't.
I get that, but I mean that's part of the style, you know. So I'm gonna steal the rest of his.
Whose is that?
Rick, he filled his drink up. It's it's just a little too much for one cup. So
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, why did someone get a drink just like mine and put it next to mine?
Well, I was trying to make room, so we got room now. I'll throw this out.
Works perfect. All right, Rick actually had a really good break, but he scratched. As unorthodox as John's stroke is, or poke, whatever you want to call it, I expect him to be out.
Yeah, everything's in line here.
Now, I would have liked him to get over a little bit more there, but he's still fine. All he has to do is hit this soft, and he has perfect angle. Now, I like drawing this ball out.
You can just roll it with left, and it still comes out.
That's why I like drawing it.
Well, see, I think I guess he wanted to come around. He was going to stay on the short side of the 8. I don't like going to the short side of the 8 if you don't have to.
Ooh, Rick did not hit that one the way he wanted to.
Slow roll, just float to the opposite rail.
But still, I mean, he's such a ball maker that I still give him.
It's hard to see. Is he putting low on that?
Yeah.
That seemed like such.
I think you're right, though. All he had to do was slow roll that ball and just use center or top. Because the angle was fine.
Yeah. The 8's off a rail a little bit, so it actually works out perfect that he just pulled this right back and still be off the rail.
He's not happy with it, but he's still fine.
See, I prefer being on that side of the, on those little tight shots like that.
Instead of going into the rail. Ooh.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to say they're tired.
Well, tired is not an excuse. John's got more stamina.
Yeah, I've seen him play 15 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Without really any breaks. Are we welcoming a new person into the booth?
Yes, we are.
All right, Dave, triple jump Nangle. If no one has heard that name, that's because he doesn't do trick shots anymore, but he does run the tournament, does set up the stream, do pretty much everything that you see, and he's finally going to talk.
Maybe.
It's 1-1, by the way. I have them now. So. That is a picture-perfect break.
Does the one go past the 9?
The one does go past the 9. Yeah, the one does go past the 9.
He played a couple shots earlier that I didn't expect him to, where he cut it and played inside and went 3 rails.
Do you think he'll do that here?
He didn't just get right down and shoot it, so I don't know. That's the only reason I say that.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he stunned this over to the rail right past the side pocket, because even though it's a long shot, I mean, he's still going to make that 2 ball.
Looks like he's playing it to the other corner.
Yep. That's what I was just saying, Dave.
Welcome to the team.
Now I think here you got to go all the way down where the rack's on the rail and come 2 rails to get back on that.
What, try and draw in between the 6 and the 8?
No, go past the 6. Just left-hand English, no draw or anything, and let it go between the 2nd and 3rd diamond going toward the rack. I guess the angle is a little different than I thought from here.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it's definitely awkward watching just the monitor rather than being able to actually sit up and see it.
Ooh. That coffee smells really good.
It is good.
You know what else is good?
A cheesesteak that I'm waiting on.
I'm getting the break and run bites with teriyaki sauce.
Which break and run bites? I didn't see that on the menu.
It's basically cut up steak in bite form, and you get to
Okay.
pick your sauce.
I'm gonna be having one of yours, by the way.
That's fine. All right, so after Rick makes a careless error, John does clean up, and it is 2-1 John, with John to break. John actually was our first 10-ball monthly or 10-ball special tournament winner. The first time we ran a 10-ball tournament with a $50 buy-in, John Herget won that tournament. And John doesn't care about the money. John just loves to play. He'll literally play all day, all night, into the next day, just to play. He doesn't care.
Who had the longest drive to get here? I gotta get closer to the mic. Who had the longest drive to get here?
Not sure. Roger Haldar and Scott Haas both live a fair ways into Pennsylvania.
I thought Roger Hadar was New Jersey.
Oh, he might be New Jersey. I was thinking it was
It's
Pennsylvania.
Jersey, but it's right near right near the line
Okay.
between Jersey, PA.
I mean, I know I drove about a half hour. Does that count?
No.
You got me beat. It only took me 15 minutes.
Where's Shuff live?
I don't think anybody really knows.
Excuse yourself. Hey, you left it sitting in front of me.
Right. John's got himself in a pretty sticky situation here. I mean, he can bank the 6-ball out and try and play a safe, but that's not really John's style. He hit that ball so good.
I think I've been watching him play too many ring games. I was expecting him to combo the 10.
Unfortunately, you have to call it in this. In the ring game, you don't, which is also why I love ring games. Very surprised by that. That miss was definitely unexpected. It's not the easiest shot for Rick, but it does give you natural shape. Yeah, he just pointed exactly where he wants the cue ball to go. He's going to put just straight left on this ball and end up going 3 rails and get underneath the 8 and shoot it in the same corner. Perfect. And he gave himself the angle, so all he has to do is put top on this ball, and he can come right out to the middle of the table. And John says he's good, So it is 2-2, and it will be Rick to break. And if Rick has another monster break like he had last time, this next rack could be very quick.
I won, dude. Not playing anymore?
No.
3 more matches?
No. So the winter side's starting at 11 tomorrow.
I'll be here at 4.
No, the winter side is starting at 11, but you're gonna be waiting for the loser of one of those
for
matches.
So yeah, they're going to be at least
no,
an hour.
yeah,
So
no
noon.
earlier than noon.
I usually don't get up that early, but
You could at least say you're going to be missing church on Sunday to come here.
yeah, I've been doing that for a long time. I'm not really allowed in church. I know there's this one big ass fly that's been flying around here all day that's been driving me nuts.
He must have come out of the office because that's where he's usually flying around.
There's one fly usually in there.
Yes.
Of course you see it over here because it's got the bright light. You don't think it's going this way. Shit, I was 1-5. The one
All right,
that
Rick
come
breaks
out
stride.
was
John
6
just
first.
pushes
Oh,
out.
wow.
Now, I don't like pushing
So
out
I just missed the ball, you know,
when I
missed
play
the
Rick.
miss. I mean,
Rick is very smart, and
on the hill
he
here,
knows
it's
the
already
safes.
good.
And he's not hitting balls all that well right now,
Then he missed the combination
but he
again.
can still
You know what I
play
mean?
safes pretty well. So he's going to skim off the top part of this 1 and try and come right behind the 4. We also had the 10 ball there just in case. Now, John's going to go 2 rails and try and kick the 1 ball up table. And Rick has won this safety battle. He now has the 1 ball in the side pocket. And as long as he can miss the 4 ball, if he comes down, he should be able to get out. Not much to do here. He can either just slow roll this up, or he does like to go multiple rails and he can get into a pretty good spot. What? Now he has 2 options here. He can just slow roll the 3 and take the long shot on the 4, or he can actually try and go 3 rails around and use the 7 as like a backboard to make the 3. He didn't even need the backboard. Maybe he should have used it though, because he is now locked up safe. He's going to go ahead and try and kick the 4 in. But even if he makes the 4, he doesn't really have much on the 5. I think it's going to be, even though he called it, it's going to be more of a safe kick than trying to. He made it. And he's safe. Another really good shot with no reward. I mean, it's not about just hitting the ball here. He knows he can hit the ball. He needs to hit the ball on the right side of it so that John doesn't get left with an easy out. He's going to try and come. That's not what he wanted to happen. He's still happy that he hit it. John doesn't have ball in hand, but as long as John can make this 5 and get shape on the 6, he should be out. And he just got perfect on the 6, because all he has to do is roll it up and he'll be on the right side of the 7. He did not have to do all that. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but I just got laughed at because of that. I mean, I think it was more laughing.
I
Yeah.
wasn't laughing at you.
Yeah. Well, John likes to put a little oomph in the shots, and he's going to do the same thing here. I don't even know what he put on that ball. I mean, at least he did miss it to the right side of the pocket. It's kind of deep in there. Not deep enough. Oh. That's alright. Rick loves combos. He's going to do, he's just going to fire this in. He's going to cut the 9?
It looks like it.
And John's going to get up there, think for about 1/2 of a second and bank the 9. 1/2 second. Boom.
You want to slide these on her, or and I'll get ready to play?
That's fine. Yeah.
I don't know if some people are particular about finger flip.
All right, kids, I'm back with you now. Had to wolf down a cheeseburger. Cheesesteak real quick.
That was a funny looking cheeseburger.
Yeah.
It was all cut up and in a sub roll. I mean, I guess technically it could be still be a cheeseburger.
I don't know.
It's a deconstructed cheeseburger.
I don't know. Different cut of meat to go into the ground beef as opposed to
You have
cheesesteak.
tofu cheeseburgers. It doesn't really have to matter what type of meat it is.
You don't have tofu cheeseburgers. They don't exist.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Just because somebody says it's a burger doesn't mean it's a burger.
While I agree with you, it's still technically called a burger.
So anyhow, back to the stream. Hey, so listen, I got 22 people watching right now. Do me a favor. I'd like to know how many people are actively watching it or how many people actually just have it up on the TV and they're not really paying much attention, or on their cell phone they're not really paying attention. Throw some comments in there. Ask anything you can think of, even if you just want to say hi. Fred, you're a trooper there, man. We appreciate you watching stream. Hope you enjoy it. I'm pretty sure you're going to be one of the ones that already gave us a thumbs up, so I'm going to yell at everybody else. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share the video on the different shows, whatever social media you guys use. You guys hear that static again?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, somebody running a vacuum in the background. Okay. Okay. So we have headphones on, and they block out a lot of the background noise. So sometimes we may think we hear something we don't. Now see, this is a shot that I like to finesse with inside and try to stay on the left side of or the top of the 10 ball. A lot of people will roll that and play the short side of the 6. On this table rolls good. I like throwing that cue ball.
He's gonna put 10 in the corner. Y'all can't hear me because I turned my mic off.
What's up, Rand? Man. That's some interesting play there, man. Yeah, but it's frustrating because a couple bad shots and get away with it on both ends. I might have to shut up. I don't know if John just heard me. He looked at me right when I said that. Did you notice that?
No, actually, it didn't.
But the music stopped right when I started saying that. And don't get me wrong, his kick shot was fine, but the end result was luck.
Yes.
Tied it up. So is this your favorite thing on a menu? What about you, Dave?
Either that or the wings. I'm not sure which.
Either one of you guys ever had the seafood skins?
I don't eat seafood, so I don't.
That's what I was going to get, and I was talked out of it and told to get the cheesesteak.
The seafood skins have so much crab on them. They're delicious, but you get 4 of them that fill up this plate right here. It's just so much. You're in a food coma for.
But the last couple times I came here, I got the pretzel bites with the crab dip or whatever.
Yes,
It is.
I love the pretzel bites.
And they're good, but so I wanted something different. The seafood skins sounded good, but I don't know if it was different enough. So I was easily swayed to the cheesesteak.
They're completely different,
Are they?
and they're very good. I've only had them twice because it's just so much.
Okay. So he can actually see the edge of this. He should be able to cut this and just come straight back across the table. But knowing Rick hits it harder, he's probably going to go back and forth more than once. I slow roll this and go just off the second rail. Oh, wow. That'll work too. Shit. Do you try to get out there, Dave, or do you,
I probably would have tried to cut that ball in, but
what about you, Josh? You absolutely would have.
I wouldn't have tried to cut the ball in. I would have cut the ball in.
But you might have gone 8 rails to get position on the 2.
No, I would have. I would have hit it so bad that it would have hit off the 7 and gave me perfect position. And you never have to ask Dave if he would have cut a ball. He cuts balls that people can't even see. He goes, "Oh, I can cut that."
I might have
What-
overcut it.
That one, to me, that one didn't seem like it was too bad as far as cuts go.
I don't think it was too bad.
No, I agree.
Oh, did he?
He didn't scratch.
Okay. Our screen changed. Yeah, he's on the wrong side of this 3, so he's either got a slow roll and maybe touch the 8.
Why do you consider it the wrong side of the 3?
He wanted to. I don't think he wanted to be. I think he wanted to be able to just roll in and not have to do anything. But now he's rolling toward the 8 ball.
Now, as I said, I don't think so.
Well, yeah, no, he was
No,
he was definitely to the right direction.
no, because if he'd have shot that in the middle of the pocket, the cue ball wouldn't have been on that side. He tried cheating it to get it there because he was on the wrong side of what he wanted.
I don't think he was on the wrong side. I just think he hit it bad.
He was trying to stay away from that 8 ball.
Considering how I've seen him play, I don't think he was thinking that far ahead right now.
What do you guys think? Any opinions on that one?
And you're allowed to tell Scott that he was wrong. Well, Ground Zero Scott that he was wrong.
Just call me Zero for short.
Not a problem.
honestly, for me, that's a jumpable ball right there. But he kicks good.
I'm not sure I've ever
Both
seen
these guys
Rick
kick real
jump.
good.
He jumped. He jumped earlier today, right? In a
Yeah,
match.
Rick jumps on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he doesn't do it often.
I don't know if I've ever seen John jump.
No, I don't think I have seen
I
John jump.
that I couldn't tell you. I really don't think so. I've seen him nangle balls like that. By the way, nangling a ball is when you overcut something that you shouldn't overcut.
John and Rick both kick real well.
Oh yeah, they're old school players. That's a nice word, is saying they're just old.
You can see there again. I'm getting it out. I'm going. Yeah, he's going to his jump cue. He's getting it out. He's going to jump it.
And are you calling the 10?
No, I'm shooting the 7 ball straight.
Yeah, 7 goes by the 10.
If he hits,
Well, I know it goes by. but
right.
I'm just asking if you call the 10. 'Cause
You got a bigger target shooting the 7 for the corner than you do shooting the 7 to the 10.
I'm calling the 10.
He's calling the 10 too. Wow.
He almost back cut that ball in, and then almost fouled with leaving the butt of the.
And that's why I don't like it when people leave their butts on the table. Cue butts, that is.
What's wrong with leaving cute butts on the table? 22-year-old blonde with big tits?
Why she gotta be blonde?
It doesn't have to be, but it doesn't hurt.
I want her to be bald.
Picking up chicks at the cancer center again?
All right, so it's 4-3, John. I don't.
No, but either way, the if you try to jump that and shoot that 7 ball center pocket, if you hit it to the left inadvertently, the 10 ball makes that pocket bigger, right? So
Technically.
the 8 ball's in a position where anywhere on that half of the table you have a shot. So
He hit that jump so bad he almost back cut the 10 in.
right, no doubt about it. Right. He's trying to hit such a finite position because he's got to cut that 10 that it makes it just mentally a tougher shot as well.
Of all the things in his game that he does so well, jumping is not something he does well. So I think that if. What the heck was that?
A message.
Message. So him jumping is just. I think he knew that he wasn't going to. He wasn't going to make the 7. He's just going to send the 7 that direction. So one might as well just call the 10.
That's a little short, but still should be fine. For me on this one, I slow my stroke down and I spin this with right and play 2 rails and just let the throw get the 3 ball to the hole.
I cut this ball regular and run into the 5.
Yeah, I want to come right back up between the second and third diamond toward the side.
See, I have no problem running into the 5 because if you run into the 5, if you're not, nothing's going to get in the way. If you
But
would've-
focusing so much on the 5, if he cuts that middle of the pocket, right? Or actually, if he throws it, he can hit it a little bit more full and
But-
avoid the 5. And the cue ball reacts the same way, just a little more speed. That's all.
See, I wouldn't be thinking about the 5 at all because it'd be a natural angle to go. If he did think about the 5 and was trying to slow himself down, I just would have shot the 3 to make it, and I know I'm running into the 5. I love his unorthodox style. Because he could go on the road anywhere, and they're going to think that he doesn't know how to play at all.
Oh, it can be frustrating to play somebody like that because you never know if he's going to play good or bad.
Yeah. Because there could be days where he's off. And then other days where he's not going to miss. I've seen him play Randy in here for hours, and he doesn't miss a.
They played for like 28 hours or something like that. One
Yeah,
time.
and well, I didn't watch a lot of it, but I've seen it before where he. And he just didn't miss the ball.
Man, you eat slow.
I eat once a day.
What the hell does that have to do with how fast you're sleeping?
I savor it.
Okay.
No, literally, I'm trying this new diet where I eat once a day and I fast for the rest. The only thing I'm allowed to have is liquid. Usually,
4 bangs.
I only had one, but I wanted to have 3. If I could have 4 bangs a day, I wouldn't.
Can you
go.
see that?
Yeah, you can see it.
Evidently not.
Just because he didn't hit it doesn't mean he couldn't see it.
Yes, it does.
So every foul happens because someone couldn't see a ball?
Yes.
I don't think that's correct.
Most fouls happen because of a poor stroke.
Thank you.
Nice little kick safe there. This is a tough one. Even if he kicks it in, he doesn't have much of a shot.
Well, he kicked it right in. But I really don't think he really cares about that 'cause the way that the 4-5 are.
Well, he's on 2 now, so he should care about that.
I did not even think about
Did
that.
John say anything to him?
I honestly don't think John knows.
He doesn't have to say anything until it's Rick's turn.
Yeah,
so.
I know. I like to keep reminding my opponent that they're on 2, even if I shoot 5 balls in between. Just try to build that pressure up.
Every single shot, just so you know, you're on 2. You're on 2. And then you're shooting the 10 ball. You're still on 2. By the time they get up to the table, like this mother. Has Justin lost yet?
No, he's still playing.
Well, that was interesting.
And Rick's going to be able to cut this ball in. I mean, it's not a gimme, but for someone of Rick's caliber, it's pretty much a gimme. All right, so
Well played.
it's gonna be 5-4, and it's gonna be John's break, I believe. So who do you guys in the chat? Who you guys like? Rick is the better player overall, but I like John here. I think he can pull it out. He has the lackluster care.
He's playing a little more consistent.
Yeah.
And these are the best ones we have. Too. Well, yeah.
I got lights real quick. It didn't freak me out. I was like, damn, I'm strong.
We can try to work out a save here.
Think of a fight.
Maybe 2 rail into 1. I can't tell what he wants to do.
Okay, in other matches, Tony Long eliminated Randy Davis into 13th place, and Cody Haynes just eliminated Curtis Branker into 13th place. We'll be bringing back the top 12 tomorrow, 8 on the winners, 4 on the losers side.
What time you guys starting up tomorrow?
First matches will be at 11 tomorrow.
How much more to go before you know what matches you're going to have lined up tomorrow? Like, or do you have it set to where you can see any of the matches tomorrow yet, or is it still waiting for other people to win or lose?
Oh no, I know who the matches on the winners side are going to be.
Okay.
The matches at 11 will be Brandon Schuff versus Rick Scarlato, Ryan McCreesh versus Tom Zippler, Scott Haas versus TJ Moore, and Tom McGraw versus Jimmy Various, with Brandon and Rick's match being on the stream.
Where's Jimmy Various from? I'm not familiar with him.
I'm not sure.
He plays a lot out of triple nines.
Okay.
Or he used to. I don't know if he still does. But he plays very well.
Well, he's still on the winner side, so.
Well, considering that when a certain someone who, I don't know if they want it mentioned, asked Rick, and this person is still on the winner side also, that he wanted to match up with Jimmy, he was told he needed to wait. And it wasn't Tom McGraw. So of the other players who are still alive, which are all good players, one of them was told if to have any chance they needed to wait.
First two?
That's how good Jimmy plays.
Sorry, what?
Is that Schuff and Scarlato?
Yeah.
Who are they?
McCreesh and Zippler.
Hey, was
that's
it?
going to be a good match.
Is it somebody that's been in my house before?
Haas and TJ Moore.
That's going to be a good match.
I'm not
Turkey
positive,
Tom
but I
and
don't
Jimmy
believe so.
Various.
Jimmy's going to kick the shit.
I don't know. Everybody's been to your house. My camera got disconnected.
That's going to be like 2 good matches, but then that match is going
How many people have been over your house?
Quite a bit.
He's good friends with Rick. That's all I got.
Beat them both. You beat them both, you should win the tournament.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Beats Jimbo, should win the tournament.
No, I said if he wins his next 2 matches, he should win the tournament.
Oh, because I can't hear. That's what I thought I heard.
He's got to play Shuff.
Yeah.
Then he plays the winner of Macretia match.
Yeah.
So if he wins both of them matches, he should be in the driver's seat.
He's in the driver's seat anyway. He's still on the winner's side.
Now, right now he's in
So
the
Jimmy
first.
Various, that's Jimbo.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. Yeah, he fucking plays great.
Yeah, he plays really good.
No.
I mean, at one point, he had a standing offer. Anybody who wasn't pro could come and get the 7 ball. But you had to go to him.
And he's got I like his style of play and everything. Like, he doesn't hit much hard. He doesn't, you know.
He has very good position. He sees the table well. I've never had an argument with him. I've never fought with him. Me and him have played many a tournament. I got lucky with him once, and I think he beat me like
Who
5 or
does
6
he play
times.
tomorrow?
Jim Boyd plays Turkey Tom, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
We like the Turks are over here, but
He's getting plucked.
yes, he's getting stuffed and ready for Thanksgiving, which is only a couple months away.
And we say that. That's not taking anything away. Turkey can beat anybody that's still in it, but you know, sometimes he's not supposed to.
No, definitely not.
Do you have an update on Tom and Ryan, Dave?
Tom and Ryan. Oh no, Ryan McCretion, Tom.
Did he play Zippler?
Zippler and
they-
McCreesh play tomorrow.
Okay.
That's 7-9 wired. They look pretty close.
You say it again?
There's no 9 ball on the
I
table.
mean, the 7 and 10.
No, they're not. The 10 ball is a little bit higher than the 7, but it's still,
All you have to do
It's
is
still
bank the 7 ball out,
yeah, it's a real makeable shot.
or just do this.
Yeah, I think I might like hitting the 7 into the rail first rather than trying to come from the left side of the 7. But obviously, it's hard to see from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at now.
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out the best way.
He didn't look at the angle beforehand. Now he's not really happy, but I still think he's going to be fine.
Oh yeah, I actually, for the way the ball's got to be shot, I like it like that.
Oh, that ball, it's basically wired. I thought the 7 ball was on the rail. I mean, neither aren't valley pockets, but that's still going to take it.
And you don't have to drill this ball. The table's rolling nice. Yes.
But did he cause a 7? All right, it is 5-5 with Rick to break.
Well, that's definitely a match.
Who did our chat pick? Anybody?
Nobody really put who they thought was going to win.
Just for you, Dawn, since you're still here. There you go. There's your view, your favorite view. Not of Rick, but of this part of the table.
Hey, when you guys get a chance, if you enjoy the stream, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you click on the bell icon so you can subscribe and get updates when new streams are going to start. Didn't we have like 5 thumbs up before? Somebody took one of the thumbs up away.
Yeah. Give it back. We have 5 thumbs up and 3 of them are sitting here. We have 30 people watching a very great, awesome, amazing, spectacular tournament and match. And 2 of you?
Yeah, thanks for the support, guys.
Yeah. He didn't hit that ball too good.
That's the way to get support. We'll start talking shit about our viewers.
Why not? It works for politicians. She looks familiar.
I'm gonna, for once in my life, refrain from comment. Somebody thought that was really funny.
Yeah, watch.
Hey, also, if anybody does contact any of the sponsors and it's something that you thought of after seeing them on the stream, make sure you let them know that that's where you saw it. Rolando wants a $20 bet that Rick's going to win.
Okay, you got it. I got John.
Bet.
That's a horrible way to start. He made a ball and has a shot.
It's a horrible way to start for you.
Well, yeah. Who else do I care about? That is in this conversation.
Is he going to cut this in the side, you think? Roll into the 8 maybe? Or roll into the 2?
I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to do that. Which is pretty much what you said, and it was a two-way shot.
Yeah.
Now, if we were playing called safe, he would have to shoot again.
No, he'd have
Unless
to
he
pick.
called safe.
He would have to pick one and commit to it.
See, I don't like that. I don't think you should have to pick just one and commit. I mean,
Josh is not a fan of commitment.
it's not that I'm not a fan. I just don't like it.
He's got to shoot at it.
Oh, and he's going to make this ball.
Yeah.
It's,
Question is he going to hit the 10 ball or is he going to
I thought he was going to go into the 9 ball. No, he hit the 10 ball.
Sorry, Josh.
I said I thought. It's my fault for thinking. Now, that 3 ball goes by the 9 in the side, right?
It does.
This does not look good for me. I mean, John. Does not look good for John. All right, 20 pesos coming your way. And it's going to be worse. They're Filipino pesos. That's like 3 cents on the dollar. I don't actually know the exchange rate. All right, if he plays a stop shot here, he's going to win. If he doesn't, he will not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, there's no way he's not going to play a stop shot on that. Just float out a little bit.
Technically, it didn't really stop. It rolled a little bit. So, to the jack him up. Not that it matters. I expect Rick to make this ball and get out. I'm not really rooting against Rick, but I am.
He's stroking good on it. He's got this.
Oh yeah, he's gonna make this ball. Although he did miss a 5 ball like this earlier, just like that.
He missed the 7 the
Oh
same way he
my.
missed the 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rolling that is U.S. dollars. I did not see that coming. I'm pretty sure 93% of the people in here would have cut that ball. Sandy's here, so I had to count her into it, and considering we don't have that many people, 93%
Nice
seemed
shot.
about the right size.
Good speed.
Goody goody. Ladybugs movie.
Are you familiar with RJG Racing Management?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Travis? Okay.
No.
Who's that?
That's with Scott Haas.
Okay.
Yeah.
He gave us a thumbs up. Wow.
Pesos, definitely pesos.
Oh, I can't believe you gave that. That's a decent little
That was a
cut.
decent little cut. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, listen, guys. This is going to be the last one, right, Dave?
This is the
Yes,
last one
that
of
was
the
the
night.
last
so
match. There's
that's
only-
going to wrap it up for us. I'm serious. We got 33 people watching. Hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. And then click the bell icon and subscribe to the channel for us. And then when we start the stream tomorrow, you guys will get notifications when we start that stream. And that'll go on for the remainder of the tournaments. I know a lot of you guys are used to the streams being done on Facebook, but I think we're going to be migrating to YouTube for the most part. Is that going to be exclusive now?
Exclusive to YouTube
Yeah.
for right now, and it's just a better streaming site. I mean, we can do Twitch as well, but it's going to be mostly YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's definitely going to be the platform that we're going to, and that's going to include the in-house tournaments, the Maryland State Championships, and everything. So go ahead and get subscribed. Tell your friends about it. There's a lot of people that didn't get the opportunity to see it that may not know that we're on YouTube now. So thanks for watching, guys, and
Yep.
that'll do it.
Yeah. We'll be back tomorrow, starting just before 11 a.m. First match should go off at 11.
Roland, underneath the video, if you're on a PC, there's a little thumbs up button and a thumbs down button. That's where you hit that. And then there should also be a bell icon. Looks like a bell with like two little waves coming off of it. If you're on a mobile device, you're going to have to make it to where it's not full screen and have your phone straight up and down. And then you should see the thumbs up icon right there, and same with the bell icon.
If not, if you're on an Android, it will also just say subscribe, and you can just hit where it says subscribe when you turn it straight up.
If you want to get here a little early to have a chance to hit some balls.
All right. And if you can't find it, you can shoot me a message or shoot Josh a message. We'll walk you through it.
Or next time I see you, when I give you $20, I'll make sure you subscribe.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks to sponsors. Thanks to Brews and Q's and everybody put this shit on.